Good morning. I'm already on my way back. I brought the neighbor's dog also for a walk. I went out to the rocks, and when I went to get up, somehow I knocked a rock down. I'll show you my leg. It's all boogered up. I knocked a rock down and it came crashing down on my leg. Somehow I moved my leg because there were more rocks moving. But then when I looked down, there was just like blood all over the rocks and all over, just gushing down my leg. I got it to stop. I put pressure on it and got it to stop, but my whole pant leg is all full and I'm pretty much just hobbling. I called my brother and he came out, but then I decided I was just going to walk it anyway because I have this big dog with me. It's painful. So this being in the pain, I stopped it because a neighbor was going by and I stopped and talked to her for a minute. This pain, I'm just sitting in the pain, and it's funny how physical pain and inner pain, spiritual pain, mental pain, however you want to call it, it feels like they're all connected. So because I got hurt physically, and it really hurts. It's like right on the let me see if you can see it. It's like right on the bone. And it seems like with that pain and just kind of sitting in the pain, continuing to go on, it's connecting me up to all the other pain. It's just kind of letting the pain be and letting it go and just keep on going. I do feel like I'm guarded and protected. When I got up, a rock that I was stepping on got loose. It and a few more rocks and started falling down towards my leg. It could have been. You know, I came out with minimal damage from this. So I do feel like I was blessed in it. And I'm still walking and the blood quit gushing. That was something. It was really going. Everything is all connected. Yesterday, I saw my twin at the rubbery when I was there. We're so good together. We are so good together. Like when we're together, it's like time stops. And I was sitting there, I was sitting with him, and when we met, he said something. He said something about feelings that he was having all day, but it might have been me, not him, having those feelings. And I realized that a lot of times I feel like I'm feeling him and not me. A lot of times when emotions come up that I feel like, where did that come from, that emotion? Say, I'm watching. She's a sweet one. She's a really sweet one. Okay, I'm going to stop this and then continue. Like my hands, everything is all full of blood. Continue. So it was really fun. We had a couple of hours together, and he came and said hi to my family. and he makes me laugh like nobody else makes me laugh. And the thing is, he doesn't even have to do anything to make me laugh. We're sitting there together, and I can read his thoughts. Like, he's sitting there, and I can hear something that somebody else says, and I just know it. Like, it goes off in my brain, like, I don't know, like the 4th of July is like all of a sudden there's like a party in my brain. I don't like, but it's not only in my brain because it's beyond thought. It's not in a thinking way. I'm like, oh, that's so funny, haha. It's not like a joke. It's like situations, energetically wise. The situations just crack me up. I so much enjoy his company. He's just funny. He's just funny. Just the way that he is funny. It's hilarious. Just the way that he is and the way that people and the world react to him as he moves around in it. It's just hilarious. It's hilarious. It's like he's got his own wacky thing going on. And I think that it's natural born. This whack is the way that he is just like, I don't know how he touches the world when he walks around and how the world reacts. And I think that he's learned how to embrace it and play with it. And so it's the most hilarious thing. Yeah, I think that each of us are born in a certain way that however we are touches the world in a certain way, and that for a lot of the part we're not really even aware of how we touch the world, and we don't quite, you know, until we intimately know ourselves. We don't know how to play with the energy. We're like oblivious because we're blind. We're blind to ourselves. So, when we walk into a room, we bring an energy, which is that energy of our own being, into the place that we go. But we can't see ourselves. Others can see and feel us, and we touch others only in places that we touch them. So each person that we meet, we touch differently, and we have a different mirror for. I don't want to go all the way out. I've been out most of this. I've been out. I'm still walking on this leg. Lola, come on! But it was really nice if my brother Julian came with a car. But I had already decided I was going to walk it. Still limping a little bit. But each of us meets the world in our own special, unique way and have our own energy and our own thing that we, whatever we bring when we enter into a room or wherever we go, we touch the world in a certain way. And when we learn, the more people we meet and the more that we are able to look at ourselves in the mirror and see ourselves, the more that we can self-manage ourselves and kind of see, we can see ourselves through the reflections in others. We see ourselves just by how other people respond to us, or even with these videos. Rexy, come on. There he is. He's coming. You'll see him. See him. He's way back there. He's coming. He was out on the edge searching for rock rabbits. So when we start searching, come on, Luna, you need to chase a butterfly. So when we start searching, we for ourselves, for reflections of ourselves, so that we can see ourselves better, we start realizing how the world around us reacts to us, and how we react to the world around us, and then we can properly, it's not really adjust ourselves. It is adjust ourselves to the maximum. First of all, just see ourselves how we are. That's the first stage. Even being able to see ourselves, that is magnificent. And that's always a self-work, because we can't, we can't experience ourselves from outside of ourselves. We can only see other people, how they experience us and see us, and grow from that and kind of see what their responses to us are, and take those responses and understand where they're coming from, see the reflections that the others are seeing in us. So the way that he walks around in the world and the way that the world perceives him is funky. And he plays with it. He plays with it. He is like an energy master. It's like, it's kind of like the taking time Luna, quit pulling. It's, there you go. It's like, it's also like the mastery of time. When you take time and you suspend time, then you can get into the energy games, and you can see what, when you start realizing that everything is energy, including personality. And so when somebody enters the room and you read them energetically, you see what they're vibing out. You see if they're hostile, or if they're ready, if they're insecure, or if they're ready to play, or if they're confident, or what kind of vibe are they bringing to play with. And if somebody is oblivious to the vibe that they're bringing, and but they're still bringing it, whether they're oblivious to it or not. And you can read these people that are oblivious to the vibe, that are not awakened, that they come in with a certain mindset or vibration that they're vibing, and they're not even aware, they don't have the self-awareness to realize what they're doing, then it's kind of boring to play with them because well, maybe that's not 100% accurate. But it's much more fun to play with somebody who is aware of their own energy, because then they can play with you energetically on many different levels and on different planes. So you can joke with them. You can you can poke at them. You can do all sorts of things with people that are willing to see their own vibe. Luna, quit pulling. Luna, quit pulling. Yofi. Good girl. So I'm talking out the pain. But the pain of this, pain is pain. And it's the same mechanism, the letting go. It's much easier to see it in the physical plane. Like, you have a pain. Like, now I have pain in my leg. And I decided to just suspend it. So I'm talking through it. It's kind of there in the side. I'm just numbing it. And that's kind of like this twin flame journey. You can just take the pain and put it on the side and numb it and keep going through. And I feel as though as I continue on, you have this constant on the side. Hey, now stop. And I feel like it's a matter of just letting go and allowing. Like yesterday and the day before, I had so much fun with seeing my twin, and also with my day. Yesterday, I cooked and cleaned all day, and had all of my kids were over for Friday night meal, and it was a lot of fun. So my daughter came with her boyfriend, and my son came with his girlfriend, and everybody was cooking together because they decided to make a couple of dishes when they came. So it was really fun. It was everyone together, and we sat down and had a meal, it was a lot of fun. My sister's brother also came and was with us, and then my sister's son. He is my nephew, and so I have a house full of kids. And then my youngest son's friends came over, and this morning when I got up, I see one of them is sleeping there too. So I have a house full of kids. Maybe I'll go make some pancakes for everybody. I think that would be really fun. First, I'll wash up my leg. I think with things like this, once you start sitting, then the pain, then it's harder to get up. So you have to keep the momentum going. I can also feel now on my arm that see, I can see some too, but I can feel up under my sleeve that I have something going on too. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop this video here. I'm getting close, and Luna is pulling. Okay, thanks for watching.